So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's tidy. Reinders. Foden! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Foden really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Szoboszlai goes short. And it's Frimpong. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Doku. Vardiol. Foden. Now it's Doku. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. McAllister. Now Gakpo. Wirtz. Wirtz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. He can get that clear. Pass somewhat off target. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Doku. Gakpo. Could move up a gear here. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Gakpo going full tilt down the right-hand side. Rodri gets good distance on it. And it's Frimpong.
That's good play from him.
He's in a great position here. He's in a good position here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Reinders. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Szoboszlai turns and goes back. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Doku. Now it's Foden. And it's Reinders. Tries from distance. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Semenyo. And here's Reinders. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries a shot! It's loose now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Out for a throw. McAllister. He's being urged to shoot. Guardiola deals with that comfortably. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution on the field, number 18.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field is
Liverpool changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gravenberch. Liverpool finding their passes. He's having a go! Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Semenyo. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, well measured. Isak gets into a good position. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
the attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
70,987.
He is just caressing the ball. Chance, surely! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Semenyo. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gravenberch. Now it's Rodri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Foden. Matheus Nunes. Here's Rodri. That has been slung wide. And it's Wirtz. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yehi. Swung over. Oh, can he get onto this? Foden. Looking to play him in. Wirtz. And it's McAllister. Foden looking to add to his goal. Rodri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Wirtz has a shot! Sensational from Wirtz! About as smooth as it gets. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So, time for
Wirtz.
changes on
Number
both sides,
8.
actually.
Soberslide.
Liverpool get
Number
themselves
10.
back into contention.
McAllister.
Well, I think they have every
Coming
chance
on
of
the field,
levelling this now, Peter,
number
but they've got to stay
17,
calm and not go
Jones.
completely gung-ho.
Number 14,
I think the message
Number
here is quite
3,
clear, Peter. They want another one and will
Substitutions
seemingly
taking
keep going
place.
until they get it.
Endo. Great vision. It's a promising position. Backward it goes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great chance! It's a quick ball upfield. Cherki. Oh, that's fabulous. Allison gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So the orchestra tune... Rashford! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's in space and looking for options. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Foden.
Nice bit of trickery. Reinders. Out towards the flank. Fired deep towards the back post. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all beginning to work out.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vardio. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and look the more likely to register first.
Pedri. Pedri. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been slung wide. Foden.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Still goalless at the moment. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Danny Olmo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Foden.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rashford. It's Rashford! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their third corner, and it's been taken short. Now it's Rafinha. And now a sudden chance to counter. Reinders. Here's Rodri. Reinders. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. And he shoots! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make...
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Kubasi. And it's Balde. And Rafinha. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Semenyo. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And here's Rashford. Played out to the right. Now it's Semenyo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's good play. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's being shifted off it. Semenyo. And he's gone searching crossfield. De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Rafinha! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vardiol. Doku. Now Foden. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, great defending. That needed doing. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Barcelona are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Matheus Nunes. Foden. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Olmo. Now, can they get him on? Tries a shot! Goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Good ball, good take. It's Rashford! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rashford deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vardiol. That'll be a throw.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Delicious from Dani Olmo! About as smooth as it
The
gets.
attendance for this match was
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
Both
10,
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Danny Olmo. Coming on the field, number 7, Ferran Torres. Number 16, Fermin. Substitutions
Rashford.
taking place.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. He's in a great position here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fermin goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vardiol. Now Semenyo. Nicely shaped ball. Rafinha. Doku. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Balde. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ferran Torres. Fermin is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rafinha plays it short. Chooses to go back. And it's made its way to him. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Matheus Nunes. And it's Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, important interception.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rashford. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Matheus Nunes. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Fermin. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And this is Bernardo Silva. Araujo. I think we're just about done here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he spark a counter here? And it's been played through. And he's surging through. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Marmoush really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Picked out brilliantly, and a shot! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 6.
Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Rashford. And that's a throw-in. Kubasi. Now it's Rashford. For Ferran Torres. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Swept in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Gavi. The referee's awarded a free kick. That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Savinho. Balde. Ferran Torres. Pedri. And it's Gavi. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way. It's Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to clear it. Rashford! They want to be quick to recover this. That's it for the first period of extra time.
A quick reminder today that smoking is
Well, it
only
has been
allowed
a
in areas
punishing
shown
game,
as
both
not
physically and
individual
mentally.
cooperation.
But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Well, we are already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Yehi. Ruben Dias. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. De Jong. Savinho.
Pretty robust defending.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Closing in on goal. Oh, robust challenge. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bernardo Silva.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. Now, power or placement? A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Substitution in progress. There will be one
It's out for a goal kick. Tries to play it through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Koundé. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Semenyo. Foden. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo. It's loose. He's having a go. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. He's looking wide. That's tidy. Rayner deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Doku. Ball's gone out of play. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rashford. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Doku. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Danny Olmo. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. Oh, what's he giving here? Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This to make it 1-0. It's hit the upright. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rafinha plays it short. And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. Last interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Barcelona with another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Rafinha. That has been cut short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foden. Played into space out wide. Doku. He's on it. Can he get up? Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Here's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Haaland receives it in a good position here. And here's Semenyo. Reinders. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Koundé.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for the run. Semenyo. That's the keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has not gone well. Rodri. And Reinders. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Tries to play it through. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rodri. Foden. And here's Doku. Haaland. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Been indicated.
Balde goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Rashford. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. That's good play. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Welcome our players to the field.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Rafinha. That's been slipped through. Real chance! Doku. Foden. Reinders. Now it's Semenyo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pings in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Ruben Dias gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Pedri. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vardiol clears. Foden. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And for a moment, time stood still. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Rafinha goes short. Looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And here's Yamal. Now it's Pedri. And he skips past his man. And here's Dani Olmo. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And here's Rafinha. Semenyo. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? Doku is on his own. And he's taking no chances there. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Doku. He's chosen to go back. Lovely, now then. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
And the finish! That's really well cleared. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Really well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Substitutions taking place.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking to play him in. Bernardo Silva. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Oh, he's played, and he shoots! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gavi. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall. He's had a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Jong. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lopez. And the pass is intercepted. Cherki. Now, what about a counter-attack? Balde gets across to intercept that. That is lovely. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Barcelona displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Aims beyond the defence. Showing good feet. Reinders. Cherki. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Reinders duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looks across and plays it in. Knocks it into space.
Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rodri. Now it's Haaland. And Gehi. That's a sharp pass. Vermin. Oh, well measured. Now, can he find a finish? That'll be a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. De Jong with the short one. De Jong. Oh, nice touch. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick
Well, it
reminder
has
to
been
let you
a
know
punishing
that you'll be
game,
able to
both
catch
physically
today's
and
match
mentally.
broadcast
But does
live on
either
the
team
FM
have
station.
what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8, Kadrian.
And we're off for the final
14,
time.
Rashford.
It has
Coming
been
on
a
the field,
slugfest.
number
Significant blows
17,
landed, but still
Casado.
no knockout.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
He's in a great position here,
Substitution.
and it's made its way to him. Vermin. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Casado.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a good ball. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has 2. So all square, and not for the first time. Vermin. Casado. And here's Gavi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lopez goes for a shot! And another try! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It's a threatening ball. Can he finish? They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. And he's gone backwards. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Ferran Torres taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Well, this is the perfect... Rashford! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries to pass it through. He's Cherki, gets through on his own. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Big chance! Off the post! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He's looking wide, and the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Doku. Cherki tries to play it through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gap. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's managed to gift it back. Dani Olmo given the lift of his goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's following up! Foden. Chance here to counter. Driving forward. Cherki. Now it's Doku. Decent chance! It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Reinders. Lovely bit of skill. Rafinha. Ruben Dias makes the interception. And here's Doku. Plays the return pass. That's good running with the ball. Doku. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ah, he's given it away. De Jong. And Balde. Rafinha. And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Foden. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dani Olmo. Half-time getting close now. Cherki. Haaland. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Can he get it through? Great chance! Reinders. Now it's Haaland. So what can they make of this? And here's Foden. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Can he spark a counter here? That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And the second half gets underway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pedri. And Yamal. And it's De Jong. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Haaland. Dani Olmo. Pedri, distributed tidily. And it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? And that is as far as they're going to go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Reinders. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Foden with the short one. And here's Foden, delivers the ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Played through into space. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Chance, surely! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable. Takes a shot! Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Now it's Rashford.
It's Rashford!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Rashford is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Matheus Nunes. Now Semenyo. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Reinders. Semenyo. Al Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Now it's Rashford. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Reinders. Foden. Well read, nice interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he finish? Well, there was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Substitution for Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Yamal. Number
Vardiol.
11, Rafinha. Coming on the field.
Barcelona
Number
do have
16,
options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Ferran Torres.
Rodri.
Number 6, Gavi.
That's
Substitutions
really well
taking
manoeuvred.
place.
Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! And that would have won it.
Rashford really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Great run on the overlap here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And here's Savinho. That's very neat. Fires it in low. Cleared without complication. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Rashford. Rashford, real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Marmoush played into space out wide. Gehi. Look at the space. Savinho! Brilliant from Savinho! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, and that's that. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Rashford picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's in on goal. Ekitike. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on. Gravenberg. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Anything noteworthy? Just about within shooting range. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Pedri. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now, can they get him away? Gravenberg. Ekitike. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri making good progress on the right-hand side. That's a good run he's making there. That is good alertness. That's a good ball out wide. Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. That's really well cleared. Could move up a gear here. Pedri. And it's Olmo. De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Mohamed Salah. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Wirtz. Looking for the run. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! It's in! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Rashford! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Chance here to counter, and he's picked out the run. Van Dijk. And it's Wirtz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai puts his foot on the gas. Flings in across. And here's Wirtz. That's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal, he has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now this could be a chance. And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Played out wide, played back in. Oh, that was vital. De Jong. Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Gravenberg. McAllister. Ekitike. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. And it's Szoboszlai. Ekitike. And here's McAllister. And the shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
McAllister demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ekitike. Now it's Isak. Wirtz. And here's Isak. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 10, Yamal.
Koundé, Barcelona, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And Kubasi, and it's Balde, and it's Lopez. De Jong, who's set up one goal so far. Rashford could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Now it's Isak.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
McAllister, given the lift of his goal. And here's Isak. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha looking to play him in. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitz. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Drilled in low. And he's managed to get rid. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Frimpong. That's tidy.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ferran Torres. Fermin looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Good ball, good take. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Hit into the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Konate gets across to intercept that. McAllister. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. McAllister. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, super. Can he finish? So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rashford picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Rashford. Dani Olmo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Vitz. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another...
Ekitike!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitz. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, shooting chance! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Yamal. And the shot! Brilliant save from Alisson! Mohamed Salah. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. And it's Pedri. Szoboszlai. And here's Mohamed Salah. Frimpong.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get on the end of this? Turns and goes back. Robertson puts his foot on the gas. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Robertson. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ekitike. Now it's Vitz. Good ball. Judge, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. And here's Mohamed Salah. Backward it goes. Rafinha. And now a sudden chance to counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Pedri. And Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Araujo. And he was quick to react. Ekitike. Into the channel. Gakpo is in a really good position out wide. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. And here's Szoboszlai. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Szoboszlai really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Konate gets it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Koundé. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Yamal. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rafinha. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 7, Ferran Torres. Substitution in progress.
Rafinha goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Barcelona still this single goal behind. And that has left him in a heap. Vitz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
898.
He has a look up, shoots! Has another go! Danger averted for now. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Szoboszlai. Robertson. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Pedri. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Rashford. Ferran Torres. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gravenberg. Now Van Dijk. And it's Gravenberg. To McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Koundé makes the interception. Balde.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just about up to 75 minutes. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. De Jong. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance for a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Rafinha. Number 20, Dani Olmo.
They've played it short.
Coming on the field.
Now it's De Jong.
Number 6, Gavi. Number 16,
And it's Balde.
Ferran.
Can he finish?
Taking place.
It's a loose ball. So their fourth corner of the game. De Jong with the short one. Oh, cracking. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fermin. And here's Pedri. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Szoboszlai. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Could move up a gear here. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gavi.
Added minutes has been
We are
indicated.
into stoppage time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's tidy. And he welcomes it in. Pedri! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alisson trying to keep this in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have...
He's having a shot! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to...
De Jong! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Jong actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. Al-Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Balde. And Rafinha. Dani Olmo looking for the run. Soboslai is herring after that one. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. And it's Pedri. This is De Jong. Pedri. Kubasi. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Very nicely done. And here's Yamal. He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Wirtz. And here's Wirtz. Robertson receives it in a wide position. McAllister. Gravenberg. Midway through the first period. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Can he get it through? Wirtz. Not the most accurate pass. That has been slung wide. Now it's Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Olmo. Pedri. Yamal. That is lovely. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Barcelona given another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Balde. Oh, nice touch. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. No, he's not getting past him there. Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
De Jong gets rid without sophistication. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Frimpong. And here's Mohamed Salah. Pedri, over to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's been slipped through, and he's got the beating of his man. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Now it's Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. Two to the good. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And that has left him in a heap. He's in a great position here. He's cut it out. And he's there to clear it. Probing pass. Dani Olmo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Decent chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's loose, and there's a chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dani Olmo, nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal. Ekitike. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has a look up. Looking to play. Big chance! They've done it! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Liverpool. And a chance! He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The attendance for this match was
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitution for Barcelona.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And here's Soboslai. Skims, goes for a shot! And he's managed to get rid.
Number 16, Fermin.
Wriggles his way through. And it's Frimpong. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Face to face with the keeper, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Koundé. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's nice. Rashford. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. De Jong. It's run loose here. 75 minutes played. And here's Rashford. And it's Pedri.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Isak receives it in a good position here. Araujo clears. Frimpong plays it long. Threads one in. Fermin has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, important interception. Chiesa. Jones.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Good ball, good take. Oh, robust challenge. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Koundé. Now it's Rashford. Barcelona finding their passes.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Isak is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8, Hadrian. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Casado.
Climbs up big! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
No, that's been intercepted. Konate.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Knocks it into space. Rashford picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Chiesa. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we are already back underway. Barcelona conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And here's Ferran Torres. Endo. Now it's Isak. And it's made its way to him. Endo gets a foot in here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, super. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Casado, quickly taken. It's a good ball out wide. And it's Endo. Thinks about the shot. Isak is flagged offside. Chiesa. And he was quick to react. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gavi. De Jong. Rashford. Aims beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gravenberg. And Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Robertson. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson. Jones. I think we're just about done here. Nice interception, well timed.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Frimpong. It's a promising position, and it's played in here. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And that's it. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ferran Torres taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just to believe, to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.